Welcome into the Real Deal. Luke Deal and special guest Rivaldo Fairweather with us today. And Luke, I mean, you guys have had a really good camp, tight ends, offenses in general, but what's it like when you get to start to work on an opponent and start to kind of focus in on those things? How much fun is that?
Yeah, I've been telling everybody it's crazy. You practice against the same guys over and over again that you get sick and tired of playing against those guys sometimes. I've been telling the defense we're just ready to face somebody new, and obviously scout team stuff and everything goes on now, so game planning ramps up, and it gets real now. It's not fall camp anymore.
It is, Valdo. Everything for you is new when you get through spring, all the summer. Now you start to get prepared for your first Auburn game.
Yeah.
What's that feeling like for you?
Real excited, man. I'm ready to see the fan base here. I never played in front of like a big crowd like that before, so the first game I'm gonna take a look in the crowd and be amazed. But yeah, I'm really excited for it, man.
So it would have been a road game for you. Did y'all play anybody big on the road when you were there?
Oh yeah, we played Texas Tech, but that was a big stadium, but I think it holds more here.
Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were talking about it the other day at the scrimmage, right? About how big everything is. I was like, don't worry, every seat will be filled.
So it is sold out, completely sold out for a game like this, which is huge. How much does it help having a guy like this to prepare you for what you'll see? Just on that, because you'll get used to it once it starts.
Yeah.
But to get you prepared for what you'll see, how much does it help having a veteran guy like this and Tyler and those guys?
Yeah, it really helps a lot because these guys been here for a little time, so they really experience everything you can experience here. So I'm taking a lot of notes and taking a lot of tips from these guys here, and they're helping me be prepared for this new season here. So it's been real exciting, and I'm thankful for these guys, man.
Yeah, they're kind of bringing you along. The offense has come a long way since the spring.
Yeah.
Luke, first to you, what has been the biggest growth that you've seen with the offense as a group as you guys get ready to kick off a season next week?
Yeah, I think just versatility. I mean, you look at it last year, you look at our offense, and we've had toughness in the past. We've had just kind of that grit that we'll get after you in the run game type offense, and now we still have that. But we also compare it with some other things. In the passing game, we've got so many weapons, Valdo being one of them. I mean, we've got different packages for putting different kinds of players, different types of bodies out there, and it's just, I feel like every practice that we've had a really versatile day out there. Whether offense wins, defense wins, the versatility's there, and that's something that we've been missing for a couple years.
Yeah.
What about you? What have you seen the growth from this offense from the spring?
I seen it really grow in the run game because all our running backs, we have 3 great running backs that are real good. All 3 of them are amazing. And then the passing game, we're kind of opening up the playbook a little bit more and bringing a lot of different concepts in the passing game. So yeah, we're going to be very versatile here for this offense this season.
We talked to Coach Ben, and he talked about how tight end guys have to be able to run routes, and that's something that is a big change for you guys in terms of all the route tree. But how much is that going to add to the offense for you guys as tight ends, having the ability to do all the different things you need to do?
It's huge. I mean, I'll tell you from experience, me being in the game, a lot of times in the past, we could give some things away offensively. And if you have any kind of football knowledge at all, if there's a guy who's in on 95% of the time it's run, defense is going to bring up a bunch of people. Correct. It's going to make it harder to run the football. And now we've just got so many different sets where I can play, Valdo can play, Tyler can play, Brandon can play, Mike, everybody. So we can put ourselves in different situations to where we can do it all, like you said. And that's a big change for us, being able to go out and run the whole route tree. I mean, in the past we've run routes, but sometimes that route tree is limited. Now it's not. We're doing what the outside guys are doing.
Yeah.
So that's going to make it easier for us, not only in the passing game to get open, but in the run game too. You're not going to have 8 guys down, and that makes it a lot harder for us as individuals too.
Yeah. You mentioned run game. Being able to run the football as a tight end group, how valuable is that for you guys? Because teams are going to have to be wary of all those running backs and the ability to run and then give you some one-on-one situations. Are those things you look forward to?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Having these great running backs is teams now have to like respect the run more and like respect the pass at the same time. So like they're never gonna get to like focus on one thing and just stack the box all the time because we have a lot of weapons around this team that we could throw the ball around. If the box is stacked, they could throw it around. If they're like focused on all the weapons outside, we could just hand it to the running back. So it's gonna be really fun for this offense this season.
Bunch of options.
A lot of options.
Yeah.
And you're a guy that everybody knows as a receiving tight end. How anxious are you to show people that hey, you can put your hand down and block and do those things in the run game too?
Yeah, I'm really anxious to show everybody, man. And I'm a versatile tight end, man.
Yeah.
Put my hand in the dirt, get dirty, and stick my nose in there in the run game. Me and Luke, we do it all, man. That's a tight end. Be able to run a route and be a left tackle at the same time.
That's the job. If they wanted me to kick slide and you to just go out there and run routes, we'd be playing different positions. But you got to do it all. You got to do it all.
Opposite for you. You've been the guy that's been the blocker.
Oh yeah.
And now you're going to get a chance to do some of those things, and it's in you. You ready to show people you can do that too?
Oh yeah. I've told people in interviews and told teammates and coaches and everything since I've been here, I'm willing to do whatever's necessary for the team. It sounds cliche, but I'm serious. If the team needs me to go out there and run a 5, 10, 15-yard route, I'll do it. If they need me to put my hand down and fire off on somebody, I love doing that too. So I'm just glad we have the weapons in place on offense right now to where we're in the position where we can do it all and be threats in all facets of the offense. So I'm blessed for that.
All right, getting close to game week now, almost a week away. What's the key for this team as you head into game week now? What are you looking for these last couple of days as you get into official game week?
Yeah, I think just you need to keep your energy. I think we've had great energy all throughout camp, all throughout this past week of practice. When you start thinking more, a lot of times the energy can go down, or your energy can stay up and you're not as detailed in your preparation. So I think mixing those two things together, because preparing in the SEC is unlike anything else. You have to know every single person who you're playing, the way his stance, his start, his moves, his get-offs, his tendencies, every single thing, like you have to know. And that's a big part of my game. And I hope that our team does that well. Looking for that and just continued energy, man. I mean, that's going to be the big thing. We're going to have a sold-out crowd, and there's nothing to sit here and be nervous about or anything. Just all excitement, right, Rivaldo?
Yeah,
all excitement.
Keeping the energy down going to be yours. Just trying to get to next Saturday and make sure everything, because I know the excitement levels can continue to build in it.
Yeah, we like Luke said, we want to keep the same energy and just keep bringing like the energy and bringing the offense together and making sure that everyone's like executing the game plan well and staying locked in on the game plan. So we're gonna bring it Saturday, man.
All right, so almost a week away here. Luke Deal, special guest Rivaldo Fairweather here on The Real Deal.
War Eagle.
War Eagle.